Here are 5 UX design patterns you can't afford to ignore and why they work. It's sometimes hard to pinpoint what makes some UIs better than others. You look at some apps and get frustrated because something isn't quite right. The more you learn, the more you realize that good UX is built on proven patterns that help guide users effortlessly. And what separates beginners from seasoned professionals is how they leverage these patterns to create the best user experiences. And while there are countless patterns to choose from, here are 5 to start with that will elevate your designs. Card-based layouts organize content into digestible, clickable cards. And this breaks down information into manageable chunks and makes it easy for layouts to be responsive and adapt easily across devices. Think about how Pinterest displays information, for example. Each card serves as a mini UI element and makes it easy for users to scan and choose what is interesting for them. Progressive disclosure is when information is revealed to the user only as they need it. It prevents users from being faced with too much detail at once, while also keeping the interface clean. Duolingo's onboarding process is a great example of that. It guides users step by step, showing additional detail only when necessary for the user. But make sure not to sign up because that bird will chase you forever. If you've been on the internet, and I know you have since you're watching this video, you've seen breadcrumbs. These are secondary navigational aids that show users where they are in a website and make it easy to navigate back to higher level pages. E-commerce sites like Amazon often have these at the top of product pages to help users get back to broader categories. A modal window is a pop-up overlay that appears over the main content and requires the user to interact with it before returning to the page. This can be used for tasks like forms or notifications to help focus the user's attention on a single task without navigating away from the current page. Sign-up forms use this pattern to guide user input while keeping the primary content in view. But you have to be careful with these because if done wrong, they can quickly turn into a dark pattern. One of the craziest things I learned on my UX journey is that users don't actually read anything on a page. They scan it. And not just randomly, they scan in specific patterns like the F pattern, although there are others. Users scan across the top of the page and down the left side. And as designers, it's our job to take advantage of that by aligning important elements where users are sure to look. See, that's how news sites like the New York Times and content-heavy apps boost readability and engagement by laying out their information in F patterns, among others. These 5 patterns, from organizing content in cards to scanning information in an F shape, are key to creating intuitive and engaging digital experiences. And there are so many patterns out there which are entirely dependent on the industry you're in. From the way SaaS websites are laid out to how B2B platforms display their information, there are so many patterns to learn from. And if you're committed to leveling up your craft and learning more about UX design patterns, you have to check out Interaction Design Foundation, which offers comprehensive articles and courses on design patterns, UIpatterns.com, a curated library showcasing real-world examples of UI design patterns, and our very own LogRocket blog, which I can personally vouch for because I'm definitely not biased. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more UX insights.